The Mercedes-Benz C-Class has been one of the brand's most successful vehicles. Last fully redesigned in the 2015 model year for the sedan variant, the C-Class continues to be one of the best choices if you are looking for a premium, sporty, compact sedan. So let's go ahead and check out and take a closer look at this 2017 Mercedes-Benz C300. Now, for the longest time, the C-Class was actually the entry-level vehicle in the Mercedes lineup, but that changed a couple years ago when the CLA was introduced and the C-Class moved a little bit more upscale. Now, the C-Class sedan has been around for a couple years now, since the 2015 model year, but for 2017 the C-Class got the addition of its redesigned coupe, which is nice. But overall, as far as styling goes for the vehicle, I really do love the styling of the C-Class, as I think it has a pretty good combination between nice athleticism and then also classiness too, elegance. And some other vehicles just can't match the C-Class's elegance and sportiness that it has at the same time, which is nice. But our C-Class we have here has a couple of packages, as the premium package, night package, all that good stuff. I really do love the wheels we get here too. Fairly stylish. And then also the C-Class takes many styling cues from its bigger brother, the S-Class, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You can really see that in the headlights and the taillights of the vehicle. And ours is a C300 equipped with the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Of course, there is more powerful powertrain options available. Now here goes the key fob design for the vehicle. Typical Mercedes key fob, nothing too special about it here, but you do have your lock, your panic alarm, unlock, and to release your trunk. Now this color of the C-Class we have here is known as the Lunar Blue Metallic, and you do have smart key access on all doors of the vehicle. And it comes with the black leatherette interior, but Mercedes calls it MB Tex. You also do have white contrast stitching. You have your power lumbar down here and your power driver's seat adjustments with a power adjustable headrest, power recline, and a power thigh extension. All right, now stepping on inside of the C-Class's interior. Now the C-Class certainly has a drop-dead gorgeous interior design. In fact, it's one of the best looking interiors in the compact luxury sports sedan class, and it's just beautifully designed. I really love the matte wood trim that you do get here. And then the head unit is beautiful too. However, some people may not like it because it looks like a tablet to them. But overall, this is a really nice interior from Mercedes.
Feel Good Friday. News.
And what you're hearing there is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. You have a full leather wrap steering wheel. Coming to your transmission, you have the 7-speed G-tronic automatic transmission here, and you go up for reverse. When you put the vehicle into reverse, this will tilt down the mirrors and it will display your rear view camera with guidance lines. You have a 180-degree view and a 360-degree view. You can also change the brightness of the rear view camera too, and you go push for park. Easy as that. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the headlights as well as the hazards. Let's go ahead and check out the exterior of the C-Class. Pop up the hood and check out the engine bay. Heated exterior mirrors with LED turn signal indicators and blind spot detection. And you do have cameras on the exterior side mirrors. And you have 19-inch AMG multi-spoke alloy wheels. Really love them. Coming up front, you will find LED headlights with LED daytime running lights and LED turn signal indicators. Powering the C-Class here is what most C-Classes are going to come with. It's essentially a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that runs on premium unleaded fuel, and it produces 241 horsepower at 5,550 RPM, 273 pound-feet of torque you're looking at here at 1,300 RPM, with EPA estimates being a pretty healthy 24 in the city and 34 on the highway here. Now, this isn't your only powertrain available. Of course, you can go for more powerful options, but the majority of C-Classes are going to come with this turbocharged 4-cylinder. And you can go with rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive for your C-Class. And with the all-wheel drive, it comes in the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system. That's what Mercedes calls it, 4MATIC. Now, competitors of the C-Class, of course, you have the vehicles in the compact luxury sports sedan class. This includes the likes of the ever-popular BMW 3 Series, Audi A4, Lexus IS, and the Cadillac ATS. Going to the rear of the C-Class here, you have LED taillights with LED turn signal indicators and dual exhaust tips. EPA estimates, like I said, 24 city, 34 highway. Total vehicle price for our particular C-Class is $54,710. The government 5-star safety ratings, you're looking at an overall vehicle score of a 5 out of 5. And the final assembly point for this vehicle is actually in Alabama. Of course, all of your basic power necessities, power windows, mirrors, they also do power fold. Nice little feature there. And you have your power door lock switches right here. And memory seat settings for 3 people. Interior quality is what you would expect out of a German luxury sedan. It provides very tight build quality here. Materials are top notch, and there's barely any hard touch plastics inside of here. Overall, you certainly won't be disappointed with the interior quality for the C-Class. Now, coming to the steering wheel design, the steering wheel is fairly stylish. I love the flat bottom right here. And over here we have your controls for the little LCD screen in the center, which I'll get to in just a minute. And then over here we have your Bluetooth phone controls, steering wheel mounted audio controls, and your voice recognition. The steering wheel also does tilt and telescope, and it is powered. Provides a pretty good range of adjustment overall. Auto dimming rearview mirror with garage home link, and you have your map lights located up here. Sunglass container. Then panoramic sunroof with a powered sliding shade. Really nice. Here's your glove box. Now, the seats in the C-Class are very comfortable. They provide a pretty good amount of support on the side bolstering, and thigh support is pretty good too, but it really does help out quite a lot when you have the powered thigh extension. Down here you will find dual cup holders and a 12-volt power outlet. And then we have your controls for the main interface in the infotainment system. This is the Mercedes command interface. Then down here you will find an okay amount of center console storage, but you will find an SD card slot and 2 USB charging ports down there. Coming to the infotainment system and the main head unit, we've seen this many times before. It's the Mercedes command interface, and it's a beautiful looking head unit here. Some people may not like it, however, due to the fact that it looks somewhat like a tablet. But down here are your main controls. You can also control it by the buttons down here. Now, coming to your navigation system, map quality is top notch. You do have live traffic, and it shows you your points of interest. And you have a Google Earth-like type map view, which is pretty cool. I really do like that. And you can enter in your destination by voice if you like, all that good stuff. And then coming to your different radio sources or audio sources, we do have AM, FM, XM satellite radio, HD radio, and your USB port with iPod integration, Bluetooth, streaming audio, and your auxiliary inputs, and you have a CD player, but many vehicles are starting to get rid of that nowadays. And then you also do have your telephone. You can hook up your Bluetooth phone, have all of your contacts stored in here, and it has an integrated dial pad too. And we have your vehicle, shows you your vehicle settings. So there's many different settings that you could change, from the belt adjustment, the acoustic lock feedback, the automatic mirror folding for when you lock and unlock the vehicle, the locator lighting, and the automatic locking. Lots of different settings that you could change for the vehicle. And I love the graphics they have for each individual option. Then we also do have your dynamic select, which is basically your different driver modes. You have a comfort mode, a sports mode, eco mode. You could change the steering and the start stop function. So when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, the engine will actually shut off to conserve fuel. That's one reason why this vehicle earns pretty good fuel economy numbers here. And then you have your climate control too. Many different settings that you could change for your dynamic select here. Then right here you have your engine data, which shows you the torque and the battery voltage. And your vehicle data. So overall, the Mercedes Command interface is a beautiful head unit with good graphics and good rendering, and it's also pretty simple to use once you get used to it. Now down here you will find your climate controls. You do have dual zone automatic climate control, but what I love about Mercedes-Benz is that in most of their vehicles they have this, and it's... Now coming to your climate controls, we do have dual zone automatic climate control, but what I love what Mercedes has done here is that they've made the climate controls pretty simple yet sophisticated, and they have a very high quality feel for when you touch on the knobs here, which is one of the little small details that Mercedes puts into their vehicles. And then you have your temperatures right here, fan speeds, different zones, all that good stuff, and your rear window defroster, basic stuff there. But overall, love the climate controls on the C-Class here. Now let's get to the gauges and the instrument cluster. It's a pretty traditional looking setup. We have a big old LCD screen in the center, and then you have your tachometer on the right, and it shows you your coolant temperature, and on the left you have your fuel gauge and your speedometer. But in the center you also find your digital speedometer, and it shows you vehicle information such as your trip information, and then your eco display, fuel range, shows you the fuel consumption. And then you have your Navi, which shows you your direction of travel. And then your radio shows you what audio source is playing. Then your media, you can change your different media source from here. Telephone, assistance graphic, which is for your safety technologies. And settings, heads-up display. And the heads-up display is beautiful. You have your direction of travel, and it shows you your digital speedometer, as you can see right there. Then you could change the lights, the driver assistance, the instrument cluster. You could go back to factory settings. Overall, love this little LCD screen here. It's pretty useful and simple. Now, as far as the way the C-Class drives, now, I think the C-Class has one of the best balances between good ride comfort and good handling. The 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder is incredibly fuel efficient yet powerful, and I really do love the 4-cylinder here. In fact, if I was going to get this C-Class, I wouldn't even mind getting the 4-cylinder, as it provides enough power for the vehicle, and it can feel pretty exhilarating at times. The 7-speed automatic transmission is okay. It's not the most refined transmission out there. It does hesitate to shift at times, But the ride quality in the C-Class is pretty smooth. It's buttery. It's what you would expect out of Mercedes. And it's especially quiet inside. And it's incredibly refined when it comes to its ride quality. Overall, you will find a pretty good amount of driver engagement in the C-Class. But it does offer a really nice balance between good ride comfort and good handling. And if fuel efficiency is important to you, you certainly won't be disappointed with the turbocharged 4-cylinders fuel efficiency numbers here. All right, and let's go ahead and shut down the C-Class. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. Materials and build quality do follow through in the rear, of course. Now, sitting back here in the C-Class, there's an okay amount of legroom. It's pretty competitive in the compact luxury sports sedan class. But you do have dual map pockets back here, rear air vents, and rear adjustable headrests for all 3 seats. Dual cup holders back here on the rear center armrests, as well as a little storage compartment. The seats themselves are pretty comfortable overall. Not too shabby. Really love the panoramic sunroof though. And you will also find a 12-volt power outlet. But 2 adults should fit okay back here, but 3 adults, it may be a little cramped due to this center tunnel right here. All right. You also do have a power trunk lid. Okay amount of trunk space. You have your Mercedes first aid kit and your carpeted floor mats. And fold the rear seats down. So with its refined ride as well as its good driver engagement, its excellent turbocharged 4-cylinder that's powerful and fuel efficient, and its styling that's classy and athletic, the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C-Class is one of the best choices for a compact luxury sports sedan. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.